I think it was day 4 or 5, as CIA director, flew to Israel to meet with the best-looking spy I've ever met, a fellow named Yossi Cohen. He was the director of Mossad. I'd not met him. I knew of him. I knew that he, unlike me, had been a career member of the espionage service there. And I flew there to tell him that, the history between Mossad and CIA was often one which worked together, but with a bit of antagonism. You can imagine the CIA, big, powerful, global, arrogant. Mossad, focused and really good. Sometimes they each want to take credit for things around the world. I told Director Cohen, who's now become one of my best friends in the whole world, I said, Yossi, we're going to make our two teams work together. We're going to find a way to do this on behalf of each of our two nations. Prime Minister Netanyahu and President Trump are going to demand that we are prepared to defend ourselves from Iran. I don't know what day, I don't know what week, I couldn't tell you how or when, but we need to be prepared to do that. He'd had the same idea. So he flew to meet my team at Langley, and then I flew back to Israel to meet his team. And we told each of our senior teams, we said, we're going to work together, we're going to be better together. The CIA has resources all over the world and 1,000 lawyers. Mossad has people focused on one bad guy and can do anything the prime minister wants them to do. This is magic. Even to this day, everyone in this room is more secure because of the remarkable work that our teams did together. To this day, when something blows up in Tehran, he calls me, and we don't say a word, we just smile and hang up the phone. I tell that story not because of any personal pride, but because it set the tone for the cooperation that extended all across the Trump administration, from diplomatic to intelligence to our departments of defense, working together to deliver good outcomes for our two nations. And when we did that, we made the Middle East far more secure and prosperous, and indeed we made the world more secure and prosperous. I regret so much that so much of the goodwill, so much that we had done no longer exists, and I pray that we're able to bring that back again. It not only matters to me and to my son and to, I pray one day, our grandchildren, but to people of Israel, the people of the Middle East, and indeed people all across the world. This relationship matters. When we get it right, it is magic.